Greetings and hello, welcome guys to the Hearthstone video. Today we will play another Shadow Priest deck that I really like to play this month, and today the deck list is made by Ender. He's using a bit different version than you've normally seen, using Prophet Velen for example, Confessor Paletress, the Nexus-Champion Saraad, so quite a lot different. Against the warrior here, so let's keep the wild Pyromancer and the Resurrect. Might need those. Hopefully we can find an injured Blademaster. There you go. There he is. Well, that's wonderful. If the warrior is playing passive, we can just wait to drop the Blademaster on turn 3 and then have the Resurrect ready for that. So apparently he is playing passive. Let's just use the healing power. If that is a control warrior, which is pretty likely, we definitely need to steal the gold monkey or the Elise later in the game. Otherwise he's just outvaluing us later if he's playing the gold monkey. So definitely that's a steal. Other than that, we can easily use the Shadowform here in this matchup. We are not that much in the need of using the healing, but instead can be aggressive and push the face damage. As a Resurrect, we can play it, getting the injured Blademaster back. Could use the powered shield here on the Blademaster, but there's a high chance that he currently is able to kill the Blademaster anywhere with stuff like an Execute. So don't want to waste another card there, and we have the wild Pyromancer in hand. That is a good target for the powered shield. So warrior's taking his time. Apparently it's not so easy to clear the Blademaster. Because of the executing costing now 2 instead of 1, he can't use for example a Ravaging Ghoul and then use the execute on the Blademaster. So he would need to eat some damage. Just the armor up. And that's it. Interesting move. Interesting move. Apparently he's not able to clear the Blademaster right now. That means we could use a powered shield, because otherwise we aren't doing anything. We will not play the bishop here. Next turn he's at 5, so we could use a brawl. Let's play the powered shield for another card. We find the Priest of the Feast. That is helpful later in the game if we have the Shadowform on the board. Then we are missing the draw, the healing, so the Priest of the Feast can provide that. So now comes the Execute. Dash Execute. And we are just playing the ONiK Bishop to get the injured Blademaster back on the board.
The game begins.
So you wouldn't need another Execute, right? I mean, now we can use the armor up here, hit with the weapon and a shield slam, or you can get a shield block, use a shield slam. The Prophet Velen a bit too early. I really like to have the Nexus-Champion instead. So we could get more spells into the hand. Prophet is right now not that useful. He can be pretty sick late in the game with the Shadowform at 3 damage, then he can deal 6 damage. Just like that. And again, the warrior has taken a lot of time here. And he can't kill that Blademaster or the ONiK Bishop right now, clearly. So we might just trade here. Ah, that was interesting. Also got a Shadow of Death. So in fact we don't need to trade. Yes, just use the Shadow Word. Heal back the Blademaster and that's 7. Already down to 18, despite him playing a control deck. Ah, got the gore hole. Karazhan Jones would be very useful. He's not to 14. Got an Entomb. Well, can't play anything here. We drop the Priest of the Feast. We might need that later. He will take another 3 damage anyway if he's clearing the ONiK Bishop. Taking the tank up here for sure. So we can now heal back. Eight cards in his hand. Ah, he's using the armor up first before attacking. So do we want to use a shield slam?
That belongs in
Karazhan Jones. Why? He's now hitting with the goal. That's a clear mistake. You should have used the armor up here later. Let's not tank up. And if you don't want to clear the bishop, interesting. So we could use the Entomb on the Karazhan Jones. We will definitely find some targets later in the game. But I guess we will just play another ONiK Bishop.
the game begins.
Maybe he has a Brawl in hand. But if not, then that's a good play here. There's a Brawl, okay. Otherwise we would have needed a Holy Nova, for example, to clear the board. Just got the Bishop, not the Inward Blademaster. So maybe he's now killing it. But apparently, again, not. What is he waiting for? Shield slamming that now. Okay. But just use the goal, there's no need to shield slam. Was he really thinking that we have the Arcangiants in the deck? That's possible, definitely. Shadowform would be really helpful at that point. We are no need for the healing and really just want to hit him near the face. Powered shield. Priest of the Feast. I mean, we could play the Priest of the Feast and use a powered shield. Currently have 4, 6, 8, 9 cards in hand, so we can wait one more turn. If we don't find the right card next turn, we will just play the Priest of the Feast and the powered shield. So the Priest of the Feast is out of range for the gore hole. The Blademaster, okay, that is useful. Heal that back and we will also play the powered shield on it. Out of range for the gore hole, but he might of course have stuff like a Ravaging Gore. Not so sure if he wants to waste this last execute on the injured Blademaster. So there's a slam, drawing another card. And then using the gore hole. Maybe this time, finally, Otherwise I really don't know what he's waiting for the gore hole. Could have used it already 3 times then to attack. Apparently again he's not using the gore hole. Ah, he is. Why are you using the tank up first? I mean, with 13 armor he can still clear everything. But really good wait here. Got the Nexus-Champion. But if we play that now, he is just going to kill that with the gore hole. So we should give him another card to attack here.
What is in yours will?
And why not drop the Wild Pyromancer? Needs to play a card, he's at 10. So just killing the Wild Pyromancer with the weapon might not be the best play. If he can't drop another card then on the board.
Drink with me, friend.
Ooh, Youthful Brewmaster, he is playing Entomb the Corruptor maybe. Definitely possible. Just gonna use the Shadowword Pain. We need to play a card. And I don't want to play the Mass Dispel at the moment. That's also an unusual card in the deck. You will not see that in many deck lists. But if he's playing the Corruptor, silencing some Death Rattle minions will be pretty useful. Also, of course, we can steal them with the Entomb. Ironforge Portal, more armor for him. He's getting Elise. Ooh, we could also steal the Elise, definitely. And that might be the right play next turn. We definitely need to play a card. So stealing the Elise will help us in the late game a lot. And maybe he isn't even running Elise. He's just playing the Corruptor as a finisher. Also got the Shadowform now, finally. We will play that here as well.
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
Got that Emperor. So that's a lot he can make cheaper. 9 cards. We might see some Death Rattle creatures over the next couple of turns. That's the first one. So we have the Mass Dispel here. We could use it now right away. We also wait a bit. Or we can just drop the Sylvanas Windrunner to steal the Bloodhuff. All pretty viable. But if we play the Sylvanas, he is still getting the Death Rattle effect. So maybe we will Dispel it. Might be better. Ah, that's the Elise already. Let's play that. Use the hero power. And end the turn. So the other big Death Rattle minion that he will play is of course Sylvanas. And there's an Infested Tauren. So if we just use the tank up and not attack with the goal, we can clear the infested tower, use the Holy Nova. Okay, there's a bash. So again, he was using the tank up first. Why would you do that? Thousand Jones, finally. But really too late for the goal. And the next Shadowform. Let's do that. Improving even further, we can clear the blood up here without a problem. Comes the Barnes, and he's finding Palette Summoner. And the next button. So losing his cards now. And let's see. Shadowform can clear the 2-3. We could play the Nexus-Champion as well. We could just play the Holy Nova, but that might not be too useful. Field slamming the Harrison Jones. And he's pushing us down to 21. Just like that. Oh, got the Resurrect. That's a fine card. Play the Priest of the Feast, resurrecting. We're healing back to 24. Hopefully getting a strong card. That's only the ONiK Bishop, that's not too strong. Anyway, we have taken care of the Infested Tower and he's getting a Slime. So he has 7 cards left in his deck. And he has probably more Death Rattle cards in hand. Echoes of Pain. Tanking up again before attacking. So Barnes attacking that. Maybe. Interesting choice. What else do we have? Revenge, maybe. So, wow, executing the bishop. Why would you do that? Interesting move to execute that. Let's just play the Nexus-Champion now. Let's get rid of the Barnes here. The sword is of course critical that the Echoes of Pain can now, potentially can now draw him more cards. What's the Polymorph Boar? Definitely great. So we can get rid of Sylvanas without giving him the Death Rattle. Lamb. Well, you lost both your executes because you played on the ONiK Bishop.
This document looks legally.
Another Twilight Summoner. So far that will be 2 Twilight Summoners then and 1 Infested Tower, and he's again just hitting the face. And the Revenge for activating the Twilight Summoners. Holy Smite. Let's see, we can use the Shadow Word Death here. Then play the Wild Pyromancer and the Holy Smite, so we can clear the whole board. And wouldn't even need to play the Holy Smite, we're dealing 3 now, right? So we could just play the Priest of the Feast instead. And healing back then to 27 again. So right now the Corruptor is really not that dangerous.
I have no time.
There's Sylvanas. Oh, that's at 5. Ah, that's really bad. I hope Sylvanas survives. Really do so. Yeah, she does. So we can just use the Polymorph. Otherwise, the Death Rattle effect would get activated. And that is pretty bad. Now let's see. If he's dropping the Corruptor next turn, we might need the Wild Pyromancer, for sure. But we can do so if we play him next turn. If he's dropping the Corruptor, he's getting the Twilight Summoner, so we can use the Holy Smite. Then the Infested Tauren is gone, we can play the Holy Nova. Still taking a bit of damage. But yeah, that should be enough, we can wait here. Shield block. Almost out of cards. 6 cards left. We still have Elise and the Golden Monkey stuff in the deck. So if it's going for that, we will win. Just tanking up. There's also an Entomb. And I don't want to drop the Sylvanas here on an empty board, so we are just dropping the Prophet. And let's hit him for 6 in the face. He's now out of cards, has still the Corruptor in hand. And there should be one Twilight Summoner. There was one spawned by the Bards, and I'm not sure if he's only playing one. He has played another one, so potentially he has played all his Death Rattle cards. So there you go. Why is he getting that back?
Almost out of cards.
Why is he getting that back? That's interesting. So apparently, the Death Rattle was still activated, although it shouldn't. Really strange. Anyway, we are using the Entomb here on that. We have the Holy Smite. We have the Mind Shatter, so we can clear everything more or less. We want to kill the Corruptor. And let's also kill the Infested Tauren. Roma Shell Scream. Gonna attack that? Probably, yeah. Probably not. But the Twilight Summoners here are not strong enough for the Prophet, so we need to attack that. Then we can just use the hero power. And get rid of the Gromash as well. Then we can drop Sylvanas.
What now?
So if we don't have another Slam here. What do we have? That was strange. Why would you do it that way?
Almost out of cards.
So we can just play the Wild Pyromancer then. Play the Holy Nova. But we don't even need to play the Wild Pyromancer, right? It's dealing 3, so he only has a Faceless Destroyer on the board. Play the map to the Gold Monkey as well. Drawing another card. Get the Gold Monkey. We don't really need to play that at the moment. The Destroyer is going down next turn. Still have some nice cards in hand. So Ironforge Portal. That's the Dark Iron Dwarf.
I am out of cards.
And the last card is the Confessor Paletress. So let's play that.
It's time to consider.
Getting another card on the board. He might trade with the Dark Iron Dwarf. And that is... Ooh, Twin Emperor. We can't trade. So normally he should be dead now. And the game is running 27 minutes already. It's getting me the Excavated Evil, so still the Paletress is on the board. And we don't take any damage here.
Well played. I am out of cards.
But he won't concede. Interesting, interesting. How will you win? What can you have? We are getting the... Oh, Leroy Jenkins. More damage in the face. Let's drop the blood off here. Taking 4 fatigue damage. Taking a lot of damage more next turn. So he is probably dead in 2 turns, maybe 3. We're just spawning more and more creatures now. And don't even need to play more cards. Oh, we got the Skeleton Knight, so also good. High fatigue damage, down to 25. He's taking another 4 here. So how do you want to win if you just tank up? And the last card we are getting is... Oh, that is bad. But still we have 1 here. Oh, that was bad. So only 28 minutes for the game. Quite a lot.